'Twas the night before Christmas. Wait, I think that's the wrong story. We turned on the lights because we can't see anything, so I guess we don't really need them. Hi everyone, welcome to a new 24 Days of Christmas video.
What up?
Today we're doing something completely different that we've never done before. I'm not really sure how it's gonna work out. But we thought we'd try!
Yeah.
And see how it goes. What we're gonna do is that I'm a big fan of the Vampire Diaries, but Americ doesn't watch it.
No, I do not.
And he really doesn't know anything about it. So I thought it might be fun to kind of catch him on what's going on this season. And see what the show sounds like from an outsider's perspective. I should say spoiler alert because we're gonna spoil this last season of Vampire Diaries.
All right.
I've gathered photos from the cast, so I'm gonna like show him who the people are, and we're gonna see how much knowledge he has. Fun fact. He has actually interviewed the cast at Comic-Con before, so I feel like he should know a little bit about the show. What?
Very little.
Who's this?
Oh, that's one of the other vampires.
Which one?
I don't know.
What's his name? You know the names.
No, I don't.
You don't know the names of the brothers?
Matt one of the names?
Yeah, Matt was one of the names, not of the brothers.
It was close enough. Okay, so is it Damon?
Oh, no, but
Damon? Oh, Damon and...
Stefan!
Stefan, yes, that's
Stefan.
Exactly.
So that's Stefan.
Stefan.
Stefan Salvatore.
Salvatore. Okay.
So, who's that?
This is Damon.
Yes, that's Damon.
See, I know this show.
Who's this?
Isn't that the friend of the other girl?
Yeah, but what is she?
She has some powers or something, but
Yeah.
I don't know what.
She's a witch.
Okay, she's a witch. Okay.
Who's this?
Isn't that another vampire?
Yeah, what's her name?
Oh, I have no idea.
Caroline.
Okay.
Who's this?
Isn't he... I have no idea who he is. Is he a human?
Yes.
I don't know what's the context though, like...
He's Americ.
Okay.
And he's going out with Elena's aunt who died in the first season, I think. And then now he's also a professor. He's just kind of like an older person that they go to, or like their friend. He's the adult, yeah.
Okay.
That they go to, and he's like Damon's best friend. Although this season they're not really that close.
So okay.
Who's this? I don't think you've actually ever seen this guy.
I don't know who that guy
That's
is.
Enzo. He's Damon's friend.
Okay.
They were like, they were taken hostages together for a really long time, and that people were running like tests on them. And then he kind of abandoned him. I can't even remember how the story was, but they were friends, but he's still kind of pissed at him for leaving him behind, but now he's like part of the gang, and he's his loyalties we don't really know. He's like a grayish kind of character.
He's a vampire too?
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Okay.
Who's this?
I have no idea.
This is Lily Salvatore. She's Damon and Stefan's mother.
Oh, so she's a vampire too then?
Yes.
Oh, so were they born vampires?
No.
Were they made vampires?
Yes.
By her?
I don't think so, no.
So who made her vampire?
I can't remember. You guys know.
Thanks for catching me up, Sandrine.
Look, she's a vampire is all you need to know, alright?
She's their mother, like birth mother, not
She's their birth mother.
Not vampire.
She abandoned them, and then she became a vampire.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't like a family thing.
No. Who's this?
I have no idea who that is.
This is Valerie. She's a heretic.
Okay.
She's part of Lily's clan.
Okay.
She's half witch, half vampire.
Oh, is that possible?
Super powerful.
Okay.
So when she left Lily, started gathering people to be like her family.
What's her name? Lily?
She's
Lily?
just a vampire.
And okay, but
This is Valerie. She used to be a witch, and then there's a lot of things that happen. But she's a heretic, and she killed herself, but she had vampire in her system, so she became half vampire, half witch.
Okay.
And she's part of Lily's group of like family.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why are they a group or a family?
Because they needed people to be with. There's no like, they just
Okay,
kind
so
of stick together.
All right.
This is Nora. She's also part of the heretics with Valerie and Lily. So they're like
she's
half witch, half vampire as well.
But is Lily half witch, half vampire?
No, she's just a vampire.
So why is she part of the group though?
She's their leader.
Why is she the leader?
She made them.
Oh, she made them into vampires?
Mm-hmm. Oh. She's like their mom.
So when
and then what she kind of keeps them in check. She doesn't let them feed on people. Well, at least she tries not to let them feed on people. They have like rules and stuff like that.
So when you make someone into a vampire, do you control them?
No.
It's not like True Blood.
No, but you're stronger than them.
You're stronger than them.
Although they're witches, so they're like super strong. This is Mary Louise. She's also part of the heretics.
Okay.
She's the girlfriend of Nora. Who's this?
I don't know.
This is Bo. He's also a heretic.
Oh my god.
And who is this? Do you recognize him? Do you recognize him?
Oh, from Spartacus.
Yes.
Caesar.
Yes.
Okay.
He's Julian. He's also part of the heretics, but he's only a vampire. And he's more powerful than Lily, but he's Lily's boyfriend. But he's kind of like an abusive guy a little bit. So Valerie was Stefan's first love.
Valerie. Who's Valerie again? Stefan's first love, okay.
She was Stefan's first love.
When she was a witch?
Okay. And then she got pregnant. Because Lily sent her to go like see how Stefan was doing.
Yeah.
And then she wasn't supposed to really get close to him, but she did. She got pregnant.
Okay.
Stefan didn't know, but she told Julian, and Julian beat her until she lost the baby. Mm-hmm. So because he didn't want her to, because he wanted to go, and he knew that if Lily found out that she was pregnant with Stefan's son, she would stay. Mm-hmm. So then she killed herself, but because she had vampire blood in her, she became the first heretic.
Was it vampire blood from the baby?
From Lily.
But why was Lily's vampire blood in her?
I can't remember. Probably because she was healing her or something.
Wait, I'm confused. So Julian beat Valerie, who was pregnant from Stefan.
Yeah.
Because Stefan is the son of Lily, who sent Valerie
to him.
And she tried to revive Valerie and put blood in her.
She didn't try to revive her. She already had blood in her.
Okay, fine.
So
moving
then
on.
She became vampire. Last season, we found out that Lily and the heretics had been punished by a coven of witches because they had killed a lot of people in a boat.
Okay.
And so they put them in like this place where they had to relive a day over and over and over again, right? But then after a while, like they ran out of blood. So then they were kind of like in stasis, waiting to kind of come back, I guess. So all the heretics sort of sacrificed themselves and gave Lily the last bloods, and I don't know, something happened. They were able to come out of that realm. I'm not going to go into why, because that's a whole other season.
Okay.
Right? So they came back to Mystic Falls, and they're so powerful that actually they had to drive everybody that lived in the city out of the city.
Why were they? Why?
Because otherwise they were gonna kill them. All the heretics were gonna like.
I thought the heretics had rules not to kill people.
Well, they're supposed to follow the rules,
but they're not really following the rules.
Well, they've been like, they haven't been here for like decades and centuries.
So how did they explain to people like, oh, y'all need to get out?
They glamored them.
Who glamored them?
All like the main character, the main vampire, like Stefan, Damon, and
so they glamour them. So how's the glamoring work?
I think you just compulse. I said glamoring in Vampire Diaries.
I think that's True Blood.
That's True Blood. Okay.
Anyways,
they compel them to.
And how long does it last?
Forever.
It's like Kilgrave, but forever.
Yeah, forever. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So a vampire can just
go away. Yeah, and then the story is there's like a virus going on, or there's something like.
So people just left.
So left, yeah, and then sometimes some people like they have made a deal with the heretics. They said, okay, you can like. Everybody's gonna go out, but if anybody ever comes into Mystic Falls, it's free for all. So we get to kill them and eat them.
But the guys, the main guys like Stefan and what's his face,
they still live there.
But they can't attack. They can't fight the heretics.
Well, first of all, there's no real reason for them to do it. They don't really like, you know. But plus they're stronger than them. They're vampires and witches.
Okay.
And they're older.
So is this town empty? Like
yeah, it is empty.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's empty.
The town of Mystic Falls is empty.
Yeah, it's empty now. Yeah, this season it's empty. And this guy, this is Matt. See that one.
Okay, map. There was a map. Yeah. There was a map.
He's a human, so he still lives in Mystic Falls, and he's a cop. So he kind of makes sure that they stay.
But they're not attacking him?
No, because he's different.
Of whom?
Of all the other vampires, like Stefan. And
so he knows about vampires.
Yeah. He's like part of the group. He's like Americ. But Lily is dead now, by the way.
Why?
Well. Okay, so Julian.
I'm confused.
Oh, there's so much that happened. Julian was kind of abusive, and Valerie, like they brought him back from the dead. He was in this like emerald kind of diamond thing where you live your worst like days over and over, kind of like a hell thing, right? They brought him back, but Lily realized that he was like a bad person, right? So then she tried to kill him. Because he tried to make her decide between the life of Damon or Valerie, but they were linked to each other, right? So if one dies, then the other one dies, and he thought.
Whoa, Damon and Valerie are linked.
No, Julian and Lily were linked to each other.
Okay.
So that if the brothers killed Julian, they would kill their mom. So they were just kind of hoping that it would help, but then so they were just like so when she decided to just stab herself, thinking, well. I'm choosing both of them, and I'm gonna kill myself and kill you at the same time. But what she didn't know is that Julian had asked Mary Louise to remove the spell, so she only killed herself really. So she died trying to save Damon and Valerie, but she didn't kill Julian.
Okay.
So now Julian's on the run.
Okay.
And then Stefan and Damon are trying to go kill him for revenge, right?
Yeah.
And okay, but ask me questions.
Okay, hold on. I'm confused.
What would make you want to watch the show, Americ? Doesn't it sound awesome?
It sounds really confusing.
It's not confusing.
So there's an empty town.
Yes.
Like, what? There's an empty town. How do they feed then? Like, I don't get it.
I guess you could just get blood from the bank, like from like hospital or something. I'm not.
But there's no one there.
Oh, you can go out of the town.
Okay, so
like there's like a whole world.
So the
now.
heretics, what do they want in Mystic Falls?
They just want to live there.
Okay. She killed herself. Julian's on the run. Brothers are after Julian.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's what happened. Cliffhanger. Julian stabs Damon. Julian stabs Damon with the sword that had the stone where he was in. So we would get his soul sucked into that stone, right? And so when Stefan gets there and he's like, oh crap, we don't see her, but Nora is like sort of invisible, and she stabs Stefan too.
Why?
Because they kidnapped Mary Louise.
Who's Mary Louise?
Her girlfriend.
Who kidnapped her?
Stefan and Valerie.
Why?
Because they were trying to get Julian to come out of hiding.
Why would Julian come out of hiding for?
Because he likes her.
He likes who?
Mary Louise. Like
but
it's like his he likes the family. He's just like he just manipulates people, but he's like cares for even Tortoise is like, I really don't get this.
Okay, I'm confused. Nora, who's Nora again? Nora is
this girl.
So Nora and Mary Louise are together.
Yes.
And then Stefan and Damon kidnap Mary Louise.
Yeah.
In order to
draw
get
Julian out.
And then Julian stabs
Damon.
I know, I'm confused too. So Julian stabs Damon with the sword to get his soul out.
Well, to get the soul, so his soul in the stone.
And then Nora stabs, what's his face?
Stefan.
Why does she stab Stefan?
As revenge, because he kidnapped Mary Louise.
Did she get Mary Louise back?
Oh, maybe, yeah. But she's still mad because she thought he betrayed her.
Okay, alright, so both are getting stabbed.
Yeah, so that's how the season ends.
No! Are you serious?
I mean, at least like winter finale, right?
Oh, that's so bad! So let me get this.
So now we're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? They're in the stone, we don't know how they're gonna get out.
So what's going on with the others though? Like Bonnie, what's Bonnie doing?
What is Bonnie doing?
Nothing. Bonnie's just
I'm gonna add a whole new layer to this thing.
Okay.
Okay, this season starts where at the beginning of each episode, You move 3 years in ahead of time. Like
What?
3 years in the future, right?
What?
What's happening?
Okay.
So, in the present, Caroline and Stefan are like finally getting together. So they're a couple. In the future, 3 years ahead, she's now with Americ. And when she gets a phone call, she's like, I don't want to talk about Stefan. I hate him and everyone want to hear his name. So we're like, what the hell happened, right? Also, in the present, we find out that Caroline is now pregnant with Alaric's twin babies from his other wife that died last season.
How is she pregnant?
The witches put the babies in her from his wife into Caroline to protect them because they're from the lineage of like that family. So they wanted to protect the family name or that family.
Was Alaric married to a witch?
Yeah. Damon goes to see Alaric and he's like, okay, like...
That's the future?
That's the future. And he goes to the TV station where Caroline works, trying to get her because...
Is she a vampire?
Yeah, she's a vampire.
Why is she working at a TV station?
Because she wants to do a lot of stuff. Like, she always puts on, like, dances and...
They have jobs? Vampires have jobs?
Well, she has a job. Not everyone else.
Damon and Stefan have no jobs?
They don't have jobs. So
how do they make a living, though?
I don't know. They probably have, like, a lot of money. So Damon goes to the TV station, try and get Caroline, and he gets, like, tied up. And at first you think it's his mom, but he's having, like, hallucination because he's got some, I think, werewolf blood or something in him, which gives them, like, kills them and gives them hallucinations. And so it's a female that's, like, that kidnapped him, but we don't know why or who.
A female what?
We don't know. We didn't see. It was like a shadow, right? That's future. Then, Bonnie is like in a mental institution, it looks like. We don't know why. And then Enzo, who she's not like really like, I mean, they're like, they know each other, but they're not like you would never think they'd be together. He comes to see her and they kiss!
Oh.
In the future, so you're like, what the hell happened? Why are they together?
What about Stefan?
Oh, Stefan, he's also trying to, like, they also call each other, like, oh, I need to, you know, something's going on.
Well, clearly they're going to make it after the winter finale, if we can see 3 years in the future.
Yeah, of course. So Caroline and Alaric are engaged in the future. And I think it looks like they're raising the babies together.
They're raising the babies of his wife who died.
Yeah. Well, I think.
Can vampires get pregnant?
Well, she's not really pregnant, but like they were explaining that her body functions the same way, but they just magically put the babies in her stomach. Oh, and Stefan and Valerie are now together in the future.
Who's Valerie?
Valerie is his first love that was pregnant with his baby. So they're now together in the future.
Okay. Oh, this is very confusing. Too many blonde people.
Not that many.
There's like 3 blonde girls in this show.
Would you want to watch an episode?
I definitely want to watch the returning.
Really?
Episode. Yeah. Oh, I totally want to. Watch it. I want to know what happens. How are they gonna get out of it?
I don't know. That's the thing. When I watched it, I was like, oh, but.
The 3-year thing threw me for a loop.
Oh.
Because that really messes with you.
Last season, this is how they ended the season. With
the
3 years in the future, and it was like the town is empty. And Matt is like surveilling the town. And you're like, what the hell happened?
Da da da! Oh, this is interesting.
See, Vampire Diaries, that's some pretty good.
That's some like intricate stuff, yo. That's pretty interesting. I want to watch it now. not like watch it.
I know, but you still want to know what happens.
I'm curious to hear what happens, guys.
So
if you guys watch
the deal with Vampire Diaries. I'm sorry. I know there's some stuff that I'm like, I don't know, something happened.
So if you guys watch Vampire Diaries and you think that Sandrine forgot something,
yes,
please comment below.
You know, I'm obviously not explaining anything that happened in previous seasons because then we'd be here for like 3 hours.
But I'm still like, I'm open to details. Like just. For this season, if she missed something, comment below, let me know. Don't worry about spoilers, clearly. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so Americ will be watching an episode of Vampire Diaries when it returns next year. We'll see how that works. Maybe I should make a video about this. Americ watches Vampire Diaries. And then
I'll give you my thoughts about how I watched the returning episode of Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's watch Vampire Diaries.
Alright guys, we will see you tomorrow for another 24 Days of Christmas video. Until next time.
Bye!
Video.
Here's a question, Americ.
Uh-huh.
Is there any possibility that you would consider watching Vampire Diaries?
From the beginning?
No, on a regular basis from now on.
There's a possibility.
Like did this make it sound better than you thought it was?
It does sound way
better. So now
better.
suddenly picking Vampire Diaries for the rest of your life doesn't sound as bad, does it?
Hey, let me watch the next episode and then I will actually.
I feel like every time you've watched a little bit of it, you had no context. So it just sounded terrible.
That's true. It did sound pretty
But now, it's going to be so interesting for you to watch it now that you're like, I know what happened!
I'm
This is going to be so much fun!
Okay.
I wish I could film you while you're watching it.
You can, but no. Let's not do that.
All right.
Private moment. Private moment!